Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrie's Thrifty Farmhouse. If you're new here, I'm Carrie and I love creating high-end farmhouse decor on a thrift store and Dollar Tree budget. Today I'm back with another quick and easy farmhouse style DIY, which is perfect for the spring season. A thrift flip to create a fun Easter tray for my kitchen counter. I'm also excited to participate again in the Sign Wednesday collab hosted by Yanni and Diane from Deco Easy and Eileen from Crafty Leanie. I'll post a link to both of their channels in the description box below, as well as a playlist for the challenge. So be sure to check them out and see what everyone comes up with. The playlist is always full of creative inspiration, so I'm sure it won't disappoint. I scored this fun tray at Volunteers of America last month. It was originally marked $4.94, but because I went on half off day, I got it for just under $2.50. Not exactly my style in its original form, but I knew I could turn it into something that fit with my farmhouse style. I first gave it a quick coat of Rust-Oleum white linen chalk paint. I like chalk paint because it's thicker than regular acrylic craft paint, so it takes fewer coats to get good coverage. And because of the contrasting colors in the original design, I knew it might take more coverage. Then I went in with my Waverly chalk paint in the color plaster. My goal is to make this tray look a little weathered, and this plaster color is the perfect off-white color, so I use it in a lot of my projects with a distressed look. Since I'd already covered the piece with the white undercoat, I only needed one coat of the plaster color to get a good coverage. Next, I used some sandpaper to smooth out the paint bubbles, and since the sides of the original design were brown, I decided to sand along the edges to allow some of the darker color to peek through again. Then I used the mineral color by Waverly to give it an even more distressed look. For this technique, I used the oldest brush I have that has bits of old paint stuck to it, so it lays down really uneven lines. I dip the brush in the paint and dab most of it off before lightly brushing onto the tray. I move the brush in the same direction across the surface so it looks almost like wood grain showing through. You can do as much or as little distressing as you want to achieve your desired look. I like it to look weathered, but not like the paint is chipping off. You may remember that I did a gold shamrock on another tray for St. Patty's Day, and I really liked that, so this tray will be used to replace that one. I thought it would be fun to have a bunny on the tray, but I wanted it to look like a real bunny, not the Easter bunny, so that it's just more of a neutral spring piece. I printed out a silhouette of a bunny that I liked and used my Arteza carbon paper to transfer it to the tray. I've mentioned this Arteza paper in many of my videos. It's my very favorite brand to use because I'm left-handed and I tend to drag my hand, so this is the first paper that I've used that didn't result in any smudges. Also, a special thank you to my neighbor Nikki, who rescued the project by printing out the bunny for me when we were having trouble with our printer. Finally, I'm using a gold paint pen from Dollar Tree to fill in the bunny shape. I have to say that these metallic paint pens may be my new favorite thing from Dollar Tree. They can definitely compete with more expensive brands. It doesn't disperse too much paint to where I can't follow a precise line, but it also lets out enough to use for filling in. It's the perfect balance. I'm also pretty proud that I remembered to work from right to left so I didn't have to spin the tray a bunch of times during the process. I always mention my left-handedness, but always seem to forget about it in crucial moments like this. I filled in the bunny shape and the piece was complete. And here it is on my kitchen counter. I just love how this turned out. It gives a little spring and Easter flair to my kitchen, but is still neutral to blend with my other decor. This project was quick and easy and budget friendly, my favorite combination. Thanks for joining me today. If you found me from the Sign Wednesday playlist, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you can stay up to date with my content. I have lots more spring DIYs headed your way that you won't want to miss, so stay tuned for those. See you next time. Bye.